I think so many people talk about forgiveness because we were taught that it's what good people do. Maybe you read a book that made forgiveness sound like a requirement for healing. Maybe your therapist listed all the benefits and made it seem like it was the only way forward. I think we all know this story pretty well. Something painful happens, there's some lesson in it, and then at the end, everyone forgives each other and walks off into the sunset. Well, maybe that's how it goes on television in some kind of movie script, but in real life, it often feels very different. What I've come to see is that when we rush towards forgiveness, we can move right past the part of us that actually needs attention. Sometimes the pressure to forgive pulls us away from what truly heals. As a therapist for the last 20 years, this is what sits under the book that I've just written, The Myth of Forgiveness. It's a fictional book, but it really shares and kind of intertwines many of the stories I've sat beside and walked beside in my years of practice. It's about Lauren, who lives in the delicate balance that keeps love alive, quietly absorbing what never really healed while protecting everyone from the weight of the truth. She keeps trying to keep the peace, but it begins to show its cracks. It kind of highlights the lie that forgiving can fix everything. This is not a story about how to forgive or even why you should. It's a story about what becomes possible when Lauren starts telling the truth about what really happened and all the ways it shaped her lives. So, for anyone who ever thought, I should be over this by now, but something tender inside whispers, I don't know how to let this go. The myth of forgiveness offers a fresh perspective on the topic. By the time you close the book, you can begin to loosen your own belief that you have to forgive in order to heal.